Okay, here we go with the undercar. Got the car up. Right now, I am currently missing this. There's a splash panel that goes right behind this front one, so this is hanging down. It actually mounts up with those, well, that hole. But then there's a splash guard that goes here. You'll see the underside, if you look close at the gasket, is very dry. All of the stuff under here is very dry. The clutch cover, right now, I can't remember if I put this on the list. The clutch is still in this car. I do have to take it out still yet. If you decide you want to buy it, you don't want the clutch because you said you're driving it, daily. So the spec stage 2 plus clutch is still in this. I've got to remove it. Not too big a deal. I mean, it is a pain, but I'll get it out. All of your oxygen sensor wiring here. Factory catalytic converter. Okay, you're going to pass smog in California, alright? Or at least you ought to. I don't think that these cars came with an option. I'm pretty sure they were 50 state emissions legal. Anyway, this is the exhaust manifold bolt that's currently missing. I can't remember exactly how it happened, but it did get stripped. I'm going to replace that. I got to tap it, put that back in. Same thing happened here when I was doing the clutch. Part of that hole got messed up a little bit. You'll see this side is in good condition. The other side, part of the thread stripped out of it. I've got to clean up the bolt, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go back in just fine, but I'd say about maybe 2 millimeters worth got stripped. So it's not a lot. It's got to be secure. Don't worry about that. I will take care of it. Anyhow, again, other side here, oil pan. The seal on it nice and dry. No issues. Probably a good thing that I have that shield out of here because you can see the front of the timing cover is nice and clean. No oil leaks. This is the AC compressor. Dry. No oil leaks. Transmission is good and dry. No oil leaks. I'm sure you're seeing a theme here. Drive shaft all the way back. Now, something I forgot to list on my listing. These are drive shaft spacers. They will come with the car. The car is lowered, so I plan on leaving those on there. Now, here's the thing. Whenever you lower these cars, inside this pot right here, the CV axle, it actually comes out this direction, this way. These 10 millimeter spacers help make up for that movement, because what happens is inside there, those pots have a tendency to wear and you get a funky vibration on acceleration. So that's why these are on here. They will come with the car. I'm not taking those off. Like I said, I'm planning on selling the car lowered, so those will be there. Like I said, this thing's dirty, man. I've been on a road trip. Usually it's not like this. I'm going to clean everything up. Big deal back here, the differential mounts. A lot of people have to worry about these. You'll get some really bad cracking or splits along there, or on the top of those. These are in good condition. You'll see no splits, no cracks, no issues along the edges of those. Like I said, the differential mounts people worry about, they freak out because they do rip, they tear. If the car is not properly taken care of, same thing. You'll see there's no splits or tears on the front differential mounts there. The differential itself, output shaft seals are dry, input is dry. Forgive the ambulance. Fill plug, drain plug, a little dirty. Some road grime on it. Seems to be actually good and dry, although in this video, and I'm looking at the camera here, it looks a little wet. So I've got some, like I said, it rained here, I've got some road grime. The exhaust, once again, I'm going to get it cleaned up. It'll be nice and pretty. This exhaust, man, like I said, it took me 3 years to find an exhaust I like. So that was kind of a big deal. Because of how low the car is, it has scraped on a couple things. Driving around, the roads aren't perfect everywhere, so I wind up with little scrapes. This right here was a drag scrape, but there are no dents in it. I mean, you'll see it's nice and flat. There's no dents at all. I'm trying to get the light to reflect off of it here. This is the resonator portion of it, in good condition. And surprisingly enough, very minimal scrapage from going over things. This guy here has not been quite so lucky. You'll see it is dented a little bit from hitting some road stuff. It's got scratches. This is probably the lowest part of the back of the car, so it absorbs pretty much anything that you might hit. It'll take the brunt of it. So unfortunately, this Cusco bar has had a little bit of a rough life, but I do take backcountry roads for enjoyment. We locally have an S2000 group that likes to go on what we call the meat of the Midwest down in Arkansas. Some of those backcountry roads have had some surprises. So anyhow, try and show you the undercoating. I can't speak for what might have happened to that, or that. It seems to be uniform, however, in those locations, so I guess that could be considered to be a good thing. Transmission mounts. See if I can get up in there. You'll see they are not split, not cracked. No issues with the condition of those. Sorry, I'm having focus problems. Same thing on the engine mounts. A lot of times people have, these are actually liquid filled, so you'll have liquid that comes out of them, and you'll get this oily sort of gel residue stuff. No problems there. So the biggest thing, sway bar end links. Try to yank those up and down. They're nice and tight, no clicking, no noise. Same thing on this side. This is something in the state of Missouri, actually. If these sway bar links are loose or if something's worn out on those, it's failing inspection. Radiator sensor. You'll see everything on the radiator is in good condition. No leaks, no issues there, no split tank. Radiator fan. Now, something I will show you. I told you about the supercharger kit going on here. This AC line gets in the way. You got to relocate things, so it's a little bit out of the norm as far as where it's located and the shape of it. But I don't have any leaks. I've checked it. AC's good. Blows cold, so it shouldn't be a problem. Anyhow, this is the condition of it. I had a header and a test pipe on here, so you'll see some markings on the oxygen sensors from being removed. I have had those out. So I think that pretty much takes care of it back here. Talk about these sway bar links real quick. Give them a shake, no issue. Shake that one, no problems. So anyhow, I believe that should wrap up the Undercar. If you have any questions, man, feel free to ask. Let me know. Thanks.